Hello, podcast listeners. We know podcasts are a great way to catch up on a program that you may have missed on KSJE, and it's provided as a free service of this radio station. But you know, KSJE is now listener-supported, and so while you enjoy this podcast, we hope that you'll also take some time to join KSJE. Become a member today. It's quite easy to do. Just go to our website at ksje.com/support and pick the level of support that best matches your budget. Thanks again for listening. Here's your podcast. Hi, everybody. I'm Scott Michlin. We are down at the Farmington Civic Center for what are some of the final days of rehearsal before the musical Shrek opens to audiences later on this week, starting on Thursday. I'll be talking with Randy West from Four Corners Musical Theater right after this on our latest edition of KSJE On the Road.
There are days when the weight of the world is heavy on your shoulders. But there is something you should know. You are never alone. There are beautiful people in this world who will walk with you when you feel off course, guide you when you need it most. They are there for you, and they're closer than you think.
At San Juan County Partnership, our mission is a thriving and healthy community. We strive to achieve this through educating our youth about eating healthy, moving every day, and the harmful effects of alcohol, tobacco, and other drugs. We educate adults about access to health care, the dangers of polysubstance use, and drinking and driving. We work hard to keep families housed and to help those without permanent shelter have a place to call home. We are here for you. We are San Juan County Partnership.
KSJE On the Road is supported by Four Corners Economic Development, supporting and building economically vibrant businesses and communities in the Four Corners region through effective partnerships. FORSED is a public-private partnership that unites county and municipal governments with its member businesses and other resource partners to build the intentional economic future of San Juan County. Learn more about the ways FORSED is helping existing businesses thrive and grow and attracting new businesses to the community at the number 4cornersed.com.
This corner of the world is our corner. The caregivers of San Juan Regional Medical Center are working together in a shared mission and vision to deliver world-class care, making life better for the communities we're privileged to serve. Life is our sacred trust. Better is our mission. Here is our home. San Juan Regional Medical Center. To life better here. Visit lifebetterhere.com to learn more.
KSJE On the Road is supported by San Juan County, building a stronger community since 1887. San Juan County includes the San Juan County Sheriff's Office, San Juan County Fire and Rescue, San Juan County Office of Emergency Management, and Riverview Golf Course in Kirtland. The mission of San Juan County is to provide responsible public services through the direction of the County Commission, while striving to be professional, courteous, and committed to improving the quality of life for citizens that it serves. Learn more at sjcounty.net.
Registration at Farmington Municipal Schools is now open. Join our school community and take advantage of everything FMS has to offer, including more than 20 career pathways and thriving CTE student organizations. Learn music, learn Spanish, or learn Diné in our elementary schools. Enroll today at farmingtonschools.us. That's where you'll find everything you need to register a new student or complete an update for a returning student. You'll also find key information to help your child succeed. You belong at FMS.
When you need precision from above, Zia Drone Operations has you covered. Monitor your project like never before with detailed site progress tracking, giving you real-time insights and stunning visuals. From rugged landscapes to complex environments, our advanced terrain analysis delivers the data you need to plan with confidence. Transform your projects with high-precision 3D modeling and mapping designed to bring every detail into focus. Our cutting-edge aerial imagery gives you crystal-clear visuals for marketing, planning, and beyond. Fully licensed, insured, and compliant with all FAA rules and regulations, Zia Drone Operations delivers professional, reliable, and innovative solutions from the sky. Elevate your vision today.
Back here at the Farmington Civic Center with my guest, Randy West, who is here, of course, from Four Corners Musical Theater. Randy, always great to have you with me to talk about the latest production down here.
God, it's always a joy to just hang out with you for a while.
Well, thank you very much. Looking forward to it. And so once again, you've got another hit from film and screen and everything here on the stage.
It's right? It's a multimedia kind of.
It definitely is.
Show.
Yeah.
But I was just kidding. We have a cast of 74, and some of them are pretty young. And we were rehearsing something with Shrek, and Shrek says, well, in the movie, Shrek's just carrying the onion. And I said, well, I've never watched the movie. And I thought the kids in this theater were going to throw me out because I couldn't direct Shrek. I have seen the movie. I was just kidding.
Oh, okay.
This is actually the third time I've directed Shrek. But,
the third time, okay.
Yeah, and I love it. I love the show. Mm-hmm. I love what it stands for. It's about acceptance and understanding, and not having a closed mind, maybe opening your mind. And we do have a cast of 74. I think some of the youngins that come to see this, will spend a big chunk of the show trying to identify who all the fairy tale characters are by how they're dressed, and then. It is the through line of the story is about Shrek, who's an ogre, and the leader of their area of Duloc is Farquaad, and he's a fairly mean guy, and he doesn't like the fairy tale creatures because they're not perfect. So he's trying to throw them out of his kingdom, and he throws them right into Farquaad's swamp. So you've got these unhappy fairy tale creatures that want a life that's a real life, and you've got Shrek, who doesn't want any of them anywhere near his life because he is totally alone in life. And then through a situation, a donkey falls out of the sky and lands next to Shrek, and Donkey is somebody who would love to be with someone all the time. He's a very chatty little donkey, and of course Shrek isn't. So that sets up the two of them going on this journey tale to try to find Princess Fiona, who's the other lead, and she's been locked up in a tower since she was 7, waiting for her prince to come, and Shrek was, because all ogres are thrown away from their parents when they're 7 to go live alone, go find their way. So Shrek has been on his own since he was his 7th birthday, and Fiona has been on her own right around her own 7th birthday. And so Shrek is sent to find Fiona, and there's a fire-breathing dragon and some lava and stuff protecting her around the castle. And the dragon is a very important part of this story as well. And so he goes to get Fiona for Farquaad. And while they're traveling to get back to Duloc, they actually become, all three of them become very dear friends in the adventure. And then eventually all the fairy tale people decide that they need to not just take being thrown around, but they need to go, make a fight and stand up for who they are and what they want. And so it's got all those motifs moving in it about finding the strength in you and believing in yourself and not feeling, letting your freak flag fly, which is the big number for the fairy tale characters in the second act. But it moves fast, it's fun, it's funny, it's very funny. I love the score. The score is just really, I'll tell you, there isn't every musical in the world where you do a song where there is a certain amount of burping and maybe a little bit of farting. But it is Shrek. It's still a story about an ogre. You got to remember that.
That's what an ogre does, right?
Yeah, he enjoys making those sounds.
Sure.
So
yeah.
So that's Shrek, and
Okay.
we have been really lucky with Four Corners Musical Theater lately. That when I was younger, and people would say to me that 75% of a director's job is casting, and if you cast the right people, a big chunk of your job is done. And of course, back then I was a young director coming up in the ranks, and so of course I thought that the director was one of the most important components. And I'm mostly there to just help everything work and keep it all together and keep us going in the I used to be a show doctor, and people would pay me to go out and try to fix their shows. 9 times out of 10, the problem was some kind of communication. It breaks down. The creative staff has to communicate to the cast, and the cast has to communicate to you, the audience, as we tell you this story. So my job is to try to make sure we're communicating, and I do direct the show, so I do the physical blocking of the show, which is where people move around and hopefully have influence over how funny it is. But it really is a total group effort here. And I've got Sarah, who's my choreographer. I've known her since she was 14. Very, very, very fine choreographer now. And we've got Ed, who's our technical director for the whole facility. He and I have been doing shows together for 6 years now. We've really built a dream team. Joe, who is our production stage manager, has, I think, done 9 shows with us in a row now. She came right out of college, and it's just a dream team in the creative people. And then, boy, we built the tone of this show, which is built on respect. That's how we run the company. Everybody is respected. There's no screaming. There's no yelling. There's certainly no physical. We're a safe place. We're a safe place to come and learn how to do musical theater. The pros mentor the local people. We do have some younger people in Shrek. Then we've got another layer of high school people. And then we have another layer of adults that wanted to do Shrek. So all of that is in the local casting. And then we do have locals that are also professionals. So we are more deeply dug into the community, which was my goal when we started all this. But it's a glorious thing to see so many people focused on one goal and then having the talent and the training to go there.
Sure. Now, when you say that you're the director and that you do a lot of work in the casting, and usually I would think your actors have so much experience and they come with maybe a little bit of knowledge about the play, or maybe they've done a part before or what have you. But you always tell them about making good choices when they're on stage. But I think if they're maybe making the wrong choices, you're not afraid to just nudge them a little bit.
Well, that's my job
into
too.
the right choice, are you?
Yeah. Well, it's more of a communication.
Yeah.
If they have I always say trust your instincts. If they have an instinct to do something and it just doesn't quite work, we don't squish creativity around here. So I would go up and I said, I see what you're doing. What is your instinct that's driving that? And then we have a conversation and we say, you're really close. What if let's try altering it just this much so it fits in with the other 3 people around you. And then we run it. And what that does, I tell actors to never try to clone another performance. Don't try to be, Shrek in the movies. Find your Shrek. Now, you have to do the accent. You have to sound like Shrek. You have to obviously be big and green and look like Shrek. But don't try to clone your Fiona. Don't try to do somebody else's version. And I'll tell you, Alan, who was in Hairspray with us, he was Seaweed, and boy, was he good, is back to play Donkey. And his instincts are so good that we make each other laugh when we work on stuff together. And I said, why don't you try this? And he goes, let me show you that. And out of this, what it does is it gives all actors, I mean, you could play a blind mice, you could play a tap dancing rat. I mean, whatever thing you're doing is yours. And we just did the scene that has the tap dancing rats in it, and it's probably the most tap dancers we've ever had here in a number. And they are dressed like rats, and because the Pied Piper is supposed to lead them, but Fiona does. And in that scene, I was saying you're tap dancing wonderfully. Your technique is really solid. You can't act technique. Use it as, make an acting choice. It's keep the theater in musical theater, and that's really what we work to do here.
See, there you go. Now, we talked to a few of your actors before we came and talked to you, Randy West, and so let's talk to a few of them and hear what they had to say, starting with the actor who's playing Shrek. He is back after a couple other performances with you as well. Here's what he had to say.
I'm speaking with Matt Robinson, who is Shrek in the upcoming performance of Shrek. Thanks for joining me. How are rehearsals going so far?
Fantastic. You know, it's awesome to be back here at Four Corners. I've done a few shows here for the last few years here, and you know, it's been great to be a part of this community. That's the reason why I'm back, and also getting to work with a lot of community members as well. So it's been a great time, and it's always great to be back here. So
how do you get into character for playing an ogre?
I don't know. It might be easier than it might seem. I don't know. I guess for getting in character for an ogre is just trying to be as nasty as you can be, but not like. But also, Shrek he's got a heart, right? It's the whole thing. That's the whole story. It's like, what if these characters had those emotions that everybody else does, right? So I think that it actually is a little bit like playing myself, because unfortunately I do have a little bit of like not a temper, but just like I get very, very into it. So I can understand getting very, very jaded by the world if a lot of certain events would have happened to that person, right? So I totally get it.
But there's no typecasting in Four Corners Musical Theater, is there?
I don't know. You're gonna have to ask Randy. Ask Randy that question.
Okay, all right, we'll ask Randy about this. Have you played this part before, or is this new to you?
I did about 10 years ago, so it's been a second, and I've definitely gone through like vocal maturity a lot more since then. So like a lot of the times when I did it previously, I felt like I had to be down here, but now like my voice is a lot more rounded out and just like in its natural like full tone. So you know, it's been nice that that's one thing that I've been having to adjust with myself, is making sure I don't go too hard, right? So it's been nice, and trying to get into that gruffness is a fun thing to do. So.
Very good. Now, you were here over the summer as well, right?
Yeah.
You were in Greece.
Absolutely.
And so you've been in some of the other shows as well?
Yeah. I was Legally Blonde, and I did Fester in the Addams Family, and then Sweaty Eddie and Sister Act, and then Roger in Greece. Yeah, so I've been lucky enough to be out here, and Randy has been nice enough to keep letting me come back. So, and whenever I can put on a prosthetic and look like this, like where else would I be? Right?
Why not?
So,
of course. Very good. Thanks so much.
Absolutely.
Joining me now is Alan McBride, who is Donkey in Shrek. Thank you for talking with me. And how are rehearsals going for you?
Fantastic. You know, I'm having such a fun, amazing time. You know, it's been a year since I've been back. The last show that I did was Hairspray, and then you know, I left, went to college, graduated, just recently graduated, and
congratulations.
Now we're back here. Thank you so much.
Very good. Where would you graduate? Where was college? Where was that?
The Savannah College of Art and Design, or SCAD for short.
Very good. Very good. So now you're back.
Yes, sir.
And have you ever played this part before?
No.
Brand new.
I did not know how much fun I was going to have playing this character, because I never saw myself playing this character, which is ironic. But you know, once I got cast, and once I was in the shoes, or in the hose, as you say.
Right.
You know, I really just started to embrace it, and I've just learned so much. I mean, Donkey was my favorite character in the movie, so.
Right. Must be great to be able to play it on stage now, huh?
Absolutely. It's a big shoes to fill, for sure.
Very true. Very
I hope
true.
I'm doing the job justice. I hope I'm doing the character justice.
And the rehearsals are coming together, and the rest of the crew working with, of course. I mean, you've worked with them before, a lot of these folks, right?
Absolutely, yeah. Rehearsals are coming along very, very smoothly, perfectly well, and it's good to be back with everyone.
Very good. When you're not here, remind us where you are performing and where you're performing
I'm
around the
originally
country.
from Gainesville, Florida. Yeah.
Got it. Very good. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Joining me now is Emma Price. She is Fiona in Shrek. Thank you for talking with me. How are things going? How are rehearsals going?
Rehearsals are going good. It's a lot of fun. Getting to do what you love and a show that is just the top of its game in musical theater. And then with people who are also at the top of the game, it's something special.
Very cool. And of course, you've been in many, many, many Four Corners Musical Theater productions. Just give us a little sampling of some of the roles you've played.
I've been very, very, very lucky, and I'm so grateful to be here as much as I have been. I've been Dorothy in Wizard of Oz, Wednesday in Addams Family, Penny in Hairspray. We just did Grease, and I was Frenchie. And Sister Mary Robert, Inga. My resume is such a wonderful thing because of this wonderful theater.
There you go. But lots of very different acts or actors and characters that you portray. And so how does one get into character to be a princess?
Oh, a lot of princess training, a lot of books on the head and balancing. But yeah, I do a lot of journaling. I do a lot of deeper character work. The script is so well written because it gives just loads of information about who these people are and how their changes are, and it's one of the best things to dig into as a performer.
And of course, there's a little bit of an ogre part as well.
Just a little bit in the way there.
Right. And so what type of changes do you kind of think about for that part of the role?
Fiona is in her human form, very strong and fierce, powerful, a little bit of that tomboy edge. And when she turns ogre, she is still true to herself, but it's something that she feels like she has to hide away with, and something that she knows people may not see as openly and accepting as her regular form. So it's a nice mirror of how our insecurities kind of take form of us, but at the end it shows us how beautiful they are because it's what makes us who we are as well.
Very true. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Emma Price, just some of the other actors who are going to be here on stage for Shrek in its final days of rehearsals here at the Farmington Civic Center. I'm talking with Randy West, of course, from Four Corners Musical Theater, and the show opens Thursday. Right? Again.
And this is a little more, this set of shows is a little more compact in that we do Thursday, Friday at 7:30, and then on Saturday we do a 2 o'clock performance and a 7:30 show.
That's right.
And then on Sunday we do a 2 o'clock performance, and we do that twice.
Okay.
So it's actually like we've added 2 performances to our normal 2-week run.
Right.
So Thursday and Friday 7:30, Saturday at 2 and 7:30, and Sunday at 2. So there's 2 matinees in this. And we've done this with the shows in August where we've added a lot more locals and some young ones, and they seem to really, well, with a show like this, kids love Shrek.
Sure.
And so the double matinees seem to allow them to bring families to this in larger numbers, and so one of our jobs in doing Four Corners Musical Theater is not just we are the only professional musical theater company in New Mexico.
That's right.
So we have some gravitas there, but it's also when we can bring kids in the theater that have never seen a live musical before and just catch. I mean, I had a family come up to me, a couple of families after Sweeney Todd, which was a Halloween musical, and it does have a sense of humor in it, but it's darker than some musicals. And their kids came out of it and went to their parents and said, I never realized a musical could have that much story in it. That they thought it was singing and dancing, but they didn't realize it was character and story.
Right.
And so kids, they might come in with a preconceived idea, and then you give them fun and you give them a little magic. And there are big singing and dancing numbers in this show. And that Sarah, and Deja did great work on, and obviously sometimes we have 68 in one number and literally 74 everybody in the cast in one of the other numbers. So We're filling all our real estate.
I guess so. Yeah,
there.
that's true. Very true. Well, it's going to be fun to see it on stage here when it opens, and there's lots of kind of special effects and other things you've got going on, right? At the same time, and so there's a big multimedia component to this show, and of course, the lighting. And
in the movie,
yeah,
they just make Farquaad small.
Yeah.
In the musical, we do a lot of magical things to make him seem small,
right,
which is really fun. We've got Matt Aaron. Matt's played it for me before, and he was the funniest Farquaad I've ever seen, and he's back to do it again. And there are many gimmicks in this that pay off, Farquaad being small.
Yeah.
And it's funny when you see it. He executes it really well. But no, there's a lot of fun stuff.
Oh yeah, looking forward to it very much so. And so we're seeing some of the scenes from one of the rehearsals, as you mentioned. Some of the looks like the dancing blind mice there in the background. That's there right. For just a moment. But it's coming together, and a big cast and all ages. It sounds like
all
the
ages,
cast, right?
Absolutely.
So lots of opportunities for folks to see it, and that will be then for 2 weekends, right?
Right.
And then
we open July 30th, which is
this Thursday.
This Thursday.
That's right. Exactly. You're kind of competing with baseball.
Little.
But, if folks want something else to do in air conditioning.
We are air-conditioned.
This is the place to be, the Farmington Civic Center. So
right.
I'm just saying that. And then you have other plans for the fall, I know. You just kind of finalized the October show.
Right. We always do a Halloween show. We didn't start out to do that, but because of timing, that's where Rocky Horror fell the first time coming out of our first summer.
Well, and you very graciously did a Scott Michlin birthday month show, and that's what that has been in October. So I appreciate having a show in honor of my birthday. So thank you for
You might be
that.
mentioned in this show, too.
Uh-oh.
And but yes, the Halloween show, and we for the last 3 seasons, we have done we've sent out a survey to all our ticket owners and to another group of people in Farmington, and believe it or not, we get a lot of ballots back. I mean, we get somewhere between 700 and 900 ballots each time we do this, and we have looked seriously at the shows that you vote for, and it looks like, well, the last 2 seasons, Jekyll and Hyde, which is the Halloween show for this October, will end the 2nd season worth of voting. The 3rd season is in. We are now just establishing getting the rights and being able to announce it. We're trying to get that done by the end of the summer, but it looks like we're doing a 3rd movie season in our 3rd season. So and of course, Shrek was kind of a movie musical. It just wasn't with people originally. And then the Broadway show comes, and now you can actually watch the Broadway cast do Shrek the Musical, or you can go back and I think it's a franchise now. Maybe they might be on Shrek 4 or something. So it's going. You can always catch a new Shrek if you want. So it's all wrapped up in that culture that has become the Shrek culture. And you voted for it for this slot because you knew that this was the slot where we could use more locals to fill up the cast, and it is a very important part to us to not only be the only professional musical theater in New Mexico, but it's really important to us to be Farmington's musical theater company, and we feel that we're building really strong roots there, and you are responding very positively, and that means the world to us.
Well, it's wonderful. And it's wonderful to see the audience is growing, and I think more kids are getting involved with some of the other programs that you offer.
The Academy's exploding, all the Academy productions, yeah.
And so that's exciting to see as well. So congratulations for all that growth, because that's really amazing.
The Halloween show is Jekyll and Hyde.
Right.
It's the Frank Wildhorn musical, which is very definitively replicating the Robert Louis Stevenson short story, which is a little dark. I'm just telling you that you voted for it because you like the story, and it's a great story. Mm-hmm. It takes actors to really play terrific roles, and the score is modern. It's not an Elizabethan score. It's a pop-ish score that has a real feel of energy to it. So. We did do Sweeney Todd. Sweeney Todd, I will just tell you, is funnier than Jekyll and Hyde because there isn't a lot of humor in the original short story, and it's right out of that. So, I think it'll be a great fun Halloween experience, and you voted significantly for it for Halloween, so we're good to go.
All right, very good. And you told me earlier in another interview you're cornering the market on digital blood.
We are.
For this show.
Right.
Coming up.
When we did Sweeney Todd, we did real blood, so we splurted blood, and you have to have backup shirts and backup changes. We are not doing any real blood on the stage for Jekyll and Hyde, but we are putting blood into the multimedia. And so it's just as strong to me to see like a yellow background with a thing of pearls and then a big splash of blood goes over the pearls as seeing it. And it will be reenacted on stage at the same time, but no blood there. So we're limiting our blood involvement on it.
That's okay.
Yeah.
I'm sure the folks in charge of the costumes appreciate that.
Really, and so do the actors, really.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Very true. Well, Randy, I can't wait to see the show. It's coming together. Again, it's kind of quiet now because you gave everyone a chance to take a break for lunch. So, but we've got some great shots of rehearsal, and it's another great cast of both locals and some out-of-towners who are here to help train some of the locals when they're here and also give some classes and workshops, right?
Right.
Wonderful.
As always, I gotta always close with the fact that our city of Farmington would be different than it is if it wasn't for Scott, who is the one that is one of the ones that is most deeply connected to our whole community, and certainly he has a real commitment to the arts, which is obviously very important to me. So he's a dear friend of our program and also just a dear friend.
Well, thank you. And I wouldn't be a dear friend if I didn't wish you a happy birthday today.
Oh, that's right.
So
this is my birthday on Sunday, our second day of tech, and so far it's going very well.
See? Very good. Excellent. Randy, thank you so much.
Thank you, Scott.
Good luck with the show, and we'll see you back here for opening night.
From your lips to God's words.
Okay,
no,
or something.
From God's lips to your ears.
Somebody's
from your
lips.
ears. From your lips to God's
Somebody's
ears.
ears and lips. Yes, exactly.
I have to make one mistake in these.
That's okay. Thank you, Randy. That's Randy West from Four Corners Musical Theater with me here on another edition of KSJE On the Road.
Registration at Farmington Municipal Schools is now open. Join our school community and take advantage of everything FMS has to offer, including more than 20 career pathways and thriving CTE student organizations. Learn music, learn Spanish, or learn Diné in our elementary schools. Enroll today at farmingtonschools.us. That's where you'll find everything you need to register a new student or complete an update for a returning student. You'll also find key information to help your child succeed. You belong at FMS.
KSJE On the Road is supported by San Juan County, building a stronger community since 1887. San Juan County includes the San Juan County Sheriff's Office, San Juan County Fire and Rescue, San Juan County Office of Emergency Management, and Riverview Golf Course in Kirtland. The mission of San Juan County is to provide responsible public services through the direction of the County Commission, while striving to be professional, courteous, and committed to improving the quality of life for citizens that it serves. Learn more at sjcounty.net.
This corner of the world is our corner. The caregivers of San Juan Regional Medical Center are working together in a shared mission and vision to deliver world-class care, making life better for the communities we're privileged to serve. Life is our sacred trust. Better is our mission. Here is our home. San Juan Regional Medical Center. To life better here. Visit lifebetterhere.com to learn more.
KSJE On the Road is supported by Four Corners Economic Development, supporting and building economically vibrant businesses and communities in the Four Corners region through effective partnerships. FORSET is a public-private partnership that unites county and municipal governments with its member businesses and other resource partners to build the intentional economic future of San Juan County. Learn more about the ways FORSET is helping existing businesses thrive and grow and attracting new businesses to the community at the number 4cornersed.com.
At San Juan County Partnership, our mission is a thriving and healthy community. We strive to achieve this through educating our youth about eating healthy, moving every day, and the harmful effects of alcohol, tobacco, and other drugs. We educate adults about access to health care, the dangers of polysubstance use, and drinking and driving. We work hard to keep families housed and to help those without permanent shelter have a place to call home. We are here for you. We are San Juan County Partnership.
There are days when the weight of the world is heavy on your shoulders. But there is something you should know. You are never alone. There are beautiful people in this world who will walk with you when you feel off course, guide you when you need it most. They are there for you, and they're closer than you think.
When you need precision from above, Zia Drone Operations has you covered. Monitor your project like never before with detailed site progress tracking, giving you real-time insights and stunning visuals. From rugged landscapes to complex environments, our advanced terrain analysis delivers the data you need to plan with confidence. Transform your projects with high-precision 3D modeling and mapping designed to bring every detail into focus. Our cutting-edge aerial imagery gives you crystal-clear visuals for marketing, planning, and beyond. Fully licensed, insured, and compliant with all FAA rules and regulations, Zia Drone Operations delivers professional, reliable, and innovative solutions from the sky. Elevate your vision today.
Did you enjoy that podcast? We hope that you did. And if you did, share it with your friends. And if you really want to keep podcasts like this coming, please support KSJE. You can do it easily online at ksje.com.